Imagine stepping into a world on the edge, a place where every heartbeat is a countdown, every shadow could be hope or danger. The air is thick with tension, and the silence is broken only by the distant echoes of conflict. You can almost taste the fear, the uncertainty, and the raw determination that hangs in the night. That's the Second World War, not from the pages of a history book, but as if you were there yourself. The cobblestones beneath your feet are slick with rain and ash, and every step forward is a step into the unknown. The world you thought you knew has been shattered, replaced by a landscape where survival is never guaranteed. Picture this. It's 1942. A misty dawn breaks over a shattered French village. The sun struggles to pierce the heavy fog, casting ghostly shadows over the ruins. The once vibrant streets are now silent, haunted by memories of laughter and life that seem impossibly distant. I'm not a soldier, not a hero, just someone trying to survive. My clothes are threadbare, my shoes worn thin, and my heart pounds with every cautious step. I move quietly, blending into the broken landscape, hoping to avoid the eyes of both friend and foe. The walls around me are scarred by bullet holes, the air thick with uncertainty. Dust drifts through the morning light, swirling in the beams that filter through shattered windows. Each mark on the stone tells a story of violence, of lives interrupted and dreams destroyed. Somewhere distant, I hear the rumble of tanks, the echo of distant gunfire. Each sound makes me flinch, reminding me that every moment here is a borrowed one. The ground trembles beneath my feet and I wonder if the next explosion will be closer, if the next shell will find its mark. I take a breath, feeling the chill cut through my bones. The cold is relentless, seeping into my skin, making every movement an effort. Hunger gnaws at my stomach, but fear is a sharper pain, always present, always pressing in. I see families clutching each other in the rubble, silent promises in their eyes to stick together, no matter what. Children cling to their mothers, fathers scan the horizon for danger, and everyone holds on to hope as tightly as they can. The war isn't just about battles and strategies, it's about the quiet bravery of ordinary people. The kind that never makes it into the headlines. It's the courage to share a crust of bread, to offer a comforting word to keep going when everything seems lost. Suddenly, the ground shakes. Allied fighters roar overhead, engines screaming freedom. The sky is split by the thunder of their passage, and for a moment the world holds its breath, wondering if liberation is finally at hand. For a split second, hope sparks in the eyes around me. Faces that have known only fear and loss light up with the possibility of rescue, of a future beyond the ruins. But hope is fragile here. It flickers with every siren, every distant explosion. The sound of alarms sends everyone scrambling for cover, and the brief moment of optimism is replaced by the harsh reality of survival. I duck into an alley, heart pounding. The darkness is both a shield and a prison, hiding me from danger but also from the world outside. Every shadow could conceal a threat, but it's safer than the open streets. Around me, graffiti spells out messages of resistance, tiny acts of rebellion. Every word painted in the night is a risk, a promise that someday, things will change. These secret messages are a lifeline, a reminder that not everyone has given up, that the spirit of defiance still burns. I see a young girl hand a loaf of bread to an old man, both of them risking everything for a few crumbs of kindness. Their eyes meet for a moment, sharing gratitude and fear, knowing that even the smallest gesture can mean the difference between life and death. These moments are the real history, the stories that live in the cracks between the thunder of artillery and the silence that follows. It's in these fleeting acts of humanity that the true spirit of the people shines through, undimmed by the darkness around them. As the sun sets, I find myself on a rooftop, watching the city glow beneath a sky streaked with searchlights. The world below is a patchwork of light and shadow, hope and despair, and I wonder what tomorrow will bring. I realize amidst all the chaos that hope endures, even when everything else is stripped away, the will to survive, to resist, to dream of peace remains unbroken. It's there in every whispered prayer, every shared glance, every act of defiance. In the quiet moments when the world seems to pause, you can feel the strength that binds people together, even in the darkest times. World War II was more than a clash of armies, it was a test of the human spirit. It was a time when ordinary people became extraordinary, when communities found ways to endure, and when hope was the most precious weapon of all. And now, thanks to cinematic technology, we can step back in time. We can see it, feel it, almost smell the smoke and hear the heartbeat of history. The sights, the sounds, the emotions, they all come alive. allowing us to walk in the footsteps of those who lived through it. This is war, not as a spectator, but as a witness. You're not just watching history, you're living it, feeling every moment as if it were your own. Are you ready to experience Wantu like never before? Step into the past and discover the stories that shaped our world, stories of courage, sacrifice, and the unbreakable will to survive.